going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day today. I am in New Jersey. We're going to do a little quick video today about this YouTube channel and some fuel economy. So warning, we are going to speak about fuel economy above 5 miles per gallon. So if you get butthurt and you tie your emotions to my YouTube channel, now you probably want to tune out for a while. Just give it a break. Go somewhere else. You know, go find you a YouTube channel where some guy's getting 5 miles per gallon and you're happy about that. But that ain't this channel. I strive for good fuel economy and I get it. I didn't just fall off a turnip truck. Don't let the southern accent fool you. Because here's the thing. Here's how it works. I don't need to know everybody's opinion on what they think I should do with my life. I don't care. I don't care. Like I just said, if your emotions are tied to my YouTube channel, maybe take a break. I would never watch a YouTube channel that gets me all stirred up and butthurt. I just wouldn't. It's for my own sake. You know what I mean? I love you guys. I don't want to see anybody out there have a stroke because I say I get 8 miles a gallon. I don't want it to wear on you like that. You know, it's like, I don't watch political news shows because I don't like to get worked up about stuff that I have no control over. I feel the same towards people that watch my channel. I don't want you getting all worked up over stuff you have no control over, like my fuel economy. If you don't believe it, best to just move on. I would like to recommend you, if you do move on from my channel, to go check out Henry Albert. All right, Henry Albert owns Albert Transportation, or Transport, Albert Transport. He is from Mooresville, North Carolina, and he averages 10 miles per gallon in his Freightliner, okay? Now, I know the top part of some people's heads from about here up just blew off like a tea kettle, you know what I mean? Like a pressure cooker. You just exploded. So I'm suggesting you go check that out. And so, yeah, the condescending part of the channel to the butthurt people is over. Or not the channel, but this video. I'll keep on in future videos. It's kind of my play toy now. You know what I mean? Like when people start calling me liar and, you know, I got no morals or whatever, you know. And some of these people are the same people that ask me for help. You know what I mean? They come over, they insult me, and then 2 months later they're asking for my help on something. Now, I don't mind helping people, but if you started off the relationship between you and I by insulting me, you're probably not going to get a whole lot from me. I'll just be honest with you. I'm a grown-ass man. I treat people like adults. If you don't respect me, I don't respect you. It's pretty simple, you know. That's how I play the game. That's how I play the game, as in life. So don't come at me all sideways and then think, you know, oh, well, 2 weeks have went by. Maybe he'll help me with something now. You know, and honestly, I may help you, you know what I mean? Because, like Saddam Hussein, my boy Saddam Hussein, you guys have been living under a rock. So, that's my joke for today. So, let's get down to some business of trucking, okay? And by the way, I do recommend everybody go check out Henry Albert. You know, he's really built a truck for fuel economy, and he's averaging 10 miles a gallon. I strive to get there one day. I really do. So I've had a lot of people ask me about my truck, how I'm getting good fuel economy. I'm going to talk about it real quick, kind of break it down a little bit. So I have a Freightliner Cascadia. It's a 2016 model. It is a Freightliner Cascadia Evolution I. So the I stands for Integrated Drivetrain. That means Detroit makes the engine and the transmission, and it works together very well. Detroit has went to extreme measures for fuel economy on this truck. You know, they polished the gears in the transmission to, you know, allow for less friction. Things like that. I mean, they have really went into some detail. The Evolution is supposed to be 5% more aerodynamic than a normal Freightliner Cascadia. And you can see it. If you go around and look at a few of the small little cues on the truck, there are things you will notice that are different that do allow for better fuel economy. My fuel economy, I track it on the Keep Trucking app, and For the last 30 days, I'm well into the 8s, almost at 9 at this point for the last 30 days, because I've not been idling a lot in the last 30 days. I do pull a reefer trailer. That does help. I keep that reefer trailer right up against the back of the truck for the aerodynamic part of it. And having that round front on a reefer trailer does help with fuel economy. I also pull trailers with skirts. You know, I really don't even, if they've got one at the yard that does not have skirts, I'm really not interested in pulling it, because that is about, to me, that's about 3/4 of a mile a gallon right there. So I really prefer to put the skirts on it. So the truck, 2016 Cascadia DD15 DT12 transmission. That is a manual transmission, but it's automated. It means it changes the gears for me. So I like that. It knows the range. This truck's peak RPM hits at like 1,000 RPM. It's a very low revving truck. It does not like to go high into the RPM unless it's going to skip gears. And it does skip gears. That is my favorite thing about the DT12 over most automatics. You will find a lot of the probably like 2012 and older, maybe 2013, because my last Freightliner was a 2013. It had a 10-speed Eaton transmission in it. Did not skip gears like this truck does. My favorite thing about the DT12 is its ability to read the landscape and change gears accordingly. Like it shifts like I would, really. And that DT12 is basically a 13-speed that stays in direct. You know, so when you go to 13, if you have a 13-speed manual, you have another overdrive. This truck basically does not have that last overdrive on 12. It's just it just pulls 12 direct. I like that. This truck also has, I have to read it off the dash here every time, NavTech. It's a powertrain, integrated powertrain management. It's adaptive cruise control and predictive cruise control. So what it does is it ups the RPMs and the speed a little bit when you're going up a hill, and it lets it coast it down the hill. Really helps with fuel economy. Also, the truck is rated at 425 horsepower. You can take this truck to 475. It is downrated to 425. I have 241 rear end gears, which are very, very high rear end gears. It's made to run that direct instead of having another overdrive. It runs that direct. I typically run this truck around 62, 63 miles an hour. That's 1,300 RPMs. And I have super singles on it. And I try to pick tires that have low rolling resistance, because all that matters. You know, it's just like if you have a big flat front truck, how much horsepower and torque does it take on that engine just to push that truck through the wind? Especially if you have a headwind. You know, I would say a good, you know, probably 30 to 40 horsepower just to push that truck through the wind at 55. You start going 70, you're probably looking at, you know, 70, 80 horsepower just to push that barn door through the wind. So, you know, I do get good fuel economy, but I also picked the truck because of the fuel economy. All right, I did my research. I didn't just go buy a random truck and say, hey, hope for the best. I did my research. I waited for the right truck that I wanted for the fuel economy. Okay, you got to put some thought into your business decisions. Like I said, and good fuel economy, it pays off in other ways. You know, if you're getting good fuel economy, your truck's usually, you know, it's running proper. You know, you're not wearing out a lot of parts. Like I said, you're not having to produce that extra horsepower to push that truck through the wind, because I go slow, like 62, 63 miles an hour. It's good on tires. I mean, for me, all around, it's a good business decision to keep your truck at around 62, 63 mile an hour. Especially like with me, I do a lot of reefer. Showing up early doesn't do you any good. It's you know, it's a wash. You show up early, it's a waste of time. So slow it down a little bit. You know, take your time getting there. There's no rush. But yeah, there's no rush to get into a lot of these places. So don't be in such a hurry. It really kills your fuel economy. If you're not worried about fuel economy, more power to you. I'm just telling you how I do it and what I focus on for profitability. If you want to have a big hooded truck and you want to do 75 and you want it stretched out, more power to you. I'm not knocking you. Like I said, I don't hate on people. I have people all the time that come into my YouTube channel and my videos, and they tell me, hey, I made more money than you did this week, and I ran less miles. I don't get mad at that. I'm not the type of guy that's going to be mad at you for that. I'm happy for you. Because the way I look at it is, if I see you doing it, I think, hey, possibly I could do it. So then, I start doing it like that. But, it all comes back to, if you buy that truck, that big hooded truck that's stretched and you're getting 5 miles a gallon, don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. Don't be surprised, and don't come at me complaining about my fuel economy. Because my fuel economy is my fuel economy, and I have to live with it. You live with your fuel economy. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to hop off of here. I appreciate everybody coming by. Be sure to hit that share, like, subscribe button, all that fun stuff. And until next time, take care of each other out there. Later.